name is Shay and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing All American Season 4, Episode 5, Can It All Be So Simple? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it. The episode starts off with Billy informing Spencer about Coach Hudson not letting him out of his commitment letter. Laura tells Spencer that she is going to fight to get him released and requests for a transfer. That way he can play football wherever he chooses to go. Billy comes up with another option and says that he also has some coaches who are going to come to Crenshaw and talk to Spencer. Spencer is stressed and says that no coach is going to give him an offer now with this penalty hanging over him. Patience is in the booth singing and she sounds so good. Like, Chelsea's voice is amazing. Patience tells Layla that she is super excited and can't wait for her album to drop. Layla suggests that her album can come out sooner and she gives her an offer to headline Coop's former tour. Patience feels weird about it and says that it's complicated. She says that she wants to talk to Coop about it first, and Layla tells her that she has 48 hours to get back to her with a response. Olivia's at an NA meeting helping set up, and when Sarah comes over to her and thanks Olivia for sharing her story from last week, she mentions what Olivia said in the last meeting and that it really resonated with her. Sarah tells Olivia that sharing her story helped her to reconnect with her parents. Olivia humbly thanks Sarah but tells her that she actually did the work. Nurse Joy is having a proud mama bear moment, and Olivia asked Nurse Joy if she was crying. Nurse Joy says that there were no tears involved and to respect her gangsta. And like, when you a real G, you don't shed no tears out here in these streets, okay? But again, I love her and she's just a mood all the time. She suggests that Olivia sharing her story in the meeting because people love what she has to say. Spencer is in the hallway when he runs into Billy, and he shows Billy the negative comments on Toledo's website. He starts to doubt himself and actually believe what these trolls are saying online. Billy snatches his phone and tells Spencer to have faith and that he has a plan. Billy is on the field with Spencer, Chris, Fausto, Jordan, JJ, and others. He tells the group that because some of them are not getting the attention from colleges like they should be, he decided to throw them a combine. He says that while he is not making any promises, he encourages them all to ball out, and who knows what can happen. All the boys are hype, and this was just a good and fun moment to watch. Asher and Jordan are going over their plays and drills for the combine in the locker room. JJ and another random dude in the locker room recording come in, and JJ says that he is documenting the last days of their senior season, and it made me laugh because only JJ would wear a lavender shirt with daisy flowers on it. Like, you know, he loves being bold with his shirt choices. He mentions that his position will be quarterback, and both Asher and Jordan doesn't think that that's the right fit for him. Asher suggests that linebacker is best, and JJ doesn't want to accept the criticism and sticks to what he wants to do. Spencer is at Slauson Cafe, and he runs into Kenny Boone, who is a coach from Golden Angeles. They met once before at Corey's funeral, and he says that he is in town for a meeting. Spencer offers for them to eat his own sandwich, just Spencer James, and for them to catch up, and Kenny agrees. Olivia is sharing her story in the NA meeting, and this one teenager is continuously on her phone, and that pissed me off because she was just being mad disrespectful. Olivia mentions that her gateway was pills and that it turned into alcohol. She says that she put her fix before the people that she loves, and when she says that, the teenage girl gets up and she storms out. Olivia questions Nurse Joy about the girl who stormed out, and Nurse Joy tells her that her name is Jen and that she is 15. She suggests that Olivia be her sponsor because she needs someone like her. She believes that with them being close in age and also a little bit of an attitude is perfect. Olivia is hesitant and says that she can't handle someone like Jen, and Nurse Joy says that she can because she's practically a mini Liv. Nurse Joy tells Olivia to keep an open mind and to let her know when she is ready. Billy and Spencer are talking before the combine starts on the field. Spencer notices Kenny Boone is there and questions why he didn't say anything when they hung out last night. Billy tells him to not worry about that and to focus on balling out. He encourages the team to enjoy the moment, but also each other. Everybody's doing their drills and showing their skills to impress the coaches. On the sidelines, Billy is talking with the coach, and the coach is impressed by Spencer's skills, but questions if he is loyal. Billy says that Spencer is too loyal at times, and that it's just another thing to add to his greatness. I know that's right. Amina and Coop are walking in the hallway, and she says that she wanted to see where she had that rap battle. Coop tells Amina that if she ever wants to talk, she's here for her. And Amina looks like she's about to get ready and say something, but then Patience comes over, interrupting them. Amina says that she's going to go outside, and Patience apologizes for it. Coop mentions how she thinks Amina is holding something back, and that she had questions about Mo's death. Coop changes the subject and asks Patience about her album. Patience says that it's pretty good, and Olivia comes over and says that it's actually amazing. She lets the cat out of the bag and says that the fans are going to love it on tour. And of course, Coop doesn't know this and she's shocked because Patience, she hasn't told her yet and says that she was going to tell her when she had the time. But my girl Liv is just looking awkward and she asks where the bathroom is and Patience shows her the way. JJ is doing the drills for quarterback and he is not doing well. Afterwards, he is frustrated and I'm just like, you should have listened to your boys when they were trying to look out for you. That's on you. Asher comes over to him and encourages JJ to kill it when he has to do the linebacker drills and that all he needs is just one offer. Olivia and Patience are walking in the hallways of Crenshaw. Olivia sincerely apologizes for slipping up about the tour to Coop, and Patience says that it's her fault because she should have told her sooner. Patience mentions that even though it's a great opportunity, it's complicated. Olivia says that she can relate too because Nurse Joy wants her to be a sponsor. Patience thought that Liv was already a sponsor because she seems like she would be really good at it. And I appreciated her comment so much because she sees something in Liv that she didn't even see or believe in herself. And this is why I really need more scenes of Olivia and Patience. Like, this is the friendship that I want and need to see. Olivia says that with so much on her plate now, she just doesn't have the time. Olivia notices and hears Jen talking on the phone about her cousin playing the combine. Chris, Spencer, and Jordan discuss who is going to throw in the game, and pretty much Jordan and Chris each take turns throwing the ball to Spencer, and he catches it every time. Spencer makes a move, and the coach demands to see it again, the exact same play in the exact same way, and Spencer does exactly that. He definitely impressed both of the coaches. Jordan and Spencer have a cute bro moment afterwards and hug it out, and it was cute. Olivia and Jen are getting to know each other on the bleachers outside during the combine. Jen knows a lot about football and says that Crenshaw really won that state championship. Smart girl. They have this moment where they bond over their love of dance, and that was good to see. And Nurse Joy was 1000% right about Jen and Olivia being one and the same in more ways than one. And that's why I think they clash a little bit because they're just so alike. Jen opens up and says that her parents caught her with amphetamines and placed her in rehab. She mentions that they were prescribed and that all of her friends are doing it. Olivia realizes that when what she said hit Jen close to home, and Jen apologizes for storming out the way that she did. Jen says that she doesn't have a problem and asks Olivia if she could be her sponsor. She says that she would be the perfect person to sign her court order, and Olivia looks unsure about it. Jen can see that, and she sarcastically apologizes for even asking. JJ is doing the linebacker drills, and he's doing so much better. Inside, Jordan, Spencer, JJ, and Asher are taking a break, and they are talking on the steps. Billy comes over to them and tells JJ that a coach wants to meet with him, and JJ is still sitting there like a bump on a log, like in shock. He just doesn't know what to say. And all the guys have to physically tell him to get up and go talk to the coach. Like, that was funny. Like, JJ is special. He's very special. Billy also tells Spencer that he also has 3 coaches who want to meet with him, and Jordan congratulates him. Spencer says that with the way Jordan balled today, he deserves the same as well. And Billy says that while there is interest, there are no meetings yet, and Jordan says that he is fine and that he doesn't mind playing JUCO for a year. Koopa and Mina are at Slausen's Cafe, and Coop brings up how she got the feeling that she wanted to tell her something back at Crenshaw. Amina says that she has this friend who she really likes, but keeps doing stuff that gets him in trouble. She asks Coop should she stay loyal to that friend or just walk away. Coop says that choosing loyalty over walking away depends on what you have to lose. She tells Amina to do what feels right for her, and that friend will understand her choice. Jordan and Asher are playing video games at his house, and JJ comes over. JJ lets him know that the coach from Coastal California offered him a scholarship. Asher feels away and says that was supposed to be his scholarship. Grace and Billy and Spencer are together, and Billy and Grace are happy about Spencer getting 3 offers from 3 different coaches. Spencer is not thrilled because while he has a lot of attention now from colleges, which is something that he's wanted, he is currently being held hostage by Coach Hudson. Spencer is at home and he gets a surprise visit from Kenny. Spencer asks Kenny if them running into each other at Slausen's Cafe was an accident. Kenny says that the cafe run-in was truly an accident, while the combine was on purpose. Kenny tells Spencer that he is offering him a scholarship to come play at Golden Angeles. He says that he would have said something last night when they were catching up, but he needed to prove to his boss that Spencer was the right fit. Kenny mentions that he knows that he got burned from Toledo, but says that this is different. Spencer asks how is it different, and Kenny says that he's from Crenshaw too, and that him and Corey always talked about coming back home. Spencer says that he has some other offers to think about, and Kenny tells him that if he has to sit out his freshman year, playing that he is worth the wait, and I could tell from this moment especially, and also from their encounter at Slaughton's Cafe, that he is truly a real one. Like, sometimes you could just get a sense of how pure someone's intentions are, and their heart being in the right place, and Kenny is one of those people, and I just appreciate that so much. Billy and Coach Hudson are talking about Spencer and his commitment letter. Billy says that once Spencer lost Dante, he lost that connection to the school. He brings up the fact that Coach Hudson doesn't really want Spencer to play for Toledo, and also that he's trying to punish him. Billy gives Coach Hudson an ultimatum that if he doesn't release him from his letter of intent, that he will let every recruiter know about his methods and how he conducts business. And I loved his comment when he said that social media is a hungry bitch, but like so is Karma. She's an even bigger and hungry bitch. Asher visits Layla at the studio after telling her about what happened with JJ. Asher feels bad about feeling this way, and Layla tells him that he had a human moment and that it's completely normal. She tells Asher to go make things right with him and fix it. Coop comes to Patience to apologize and tell her to go headline that tour because it's her time to shine. Patience tells Coop to come with her own tour, that way they can have a much-needed vacation. She's really excited, and Coop tells Patience that while she loves her, she can't just leave Amina right now, and that she needs her. She says that the right thing for Patience to do is to go, and the right thing for her is to stay. Patience is hurt and cold-heartedly says that they both need to do what they have to do. And I could already see a possible breakup coming with these two. And I hate to say that, but it is what it is. Billy comes home and Jordan, along with the coach from Golden Angeles, told him that he offered him a preferred walk-on to the university. The coach says that Jordan really impressed them at the combine and says that he will be in touch. Jordan and Billy celebrate and have such a sweet moment, and it was cute. Olivia's giving her man a massage, which was hot, by the way, and they are catching each other up with their days. They both encourage each other to take chances on new opportunities in their lives. They hear a lot of noise downstairs, and Spencer and Olivia see what's happening, and Jordan tells him about him getting a preferred walk-on and go to lunch place. In the spirit of celebrating, Billy tells Spencer that he is a free man and that it's all good. It's literally like Oprah, like, you get an offer, you get an offer, you get an offer. But they all truly deserve it, so it's good to see. Asher sees JJ at school to apologize and that he earned that scholarship. JJ worries that he won't be able to live up to that potential, and Asher tells him to kick ass. Asher is humble about not really doing much, and JJ gives him a rundown of the things that he did for other people during this season, and that he will make an amazing coach. Olivia comes to Jen saying that she will be her sponsor and that she is going to have to earn her signature for their court order. She tells Jen that she is going to accept her help because she knows that she is the best person for her. Nurse Joy tells Olivia that the queen has spoken, and you damn right. Like, bow down to the queen, Olivia Baker. Okay, I'm here for it. Amina is on her laptop and she is with Coop at Lawson's Cafe. She is watching one of Coop's old rap battles, and this little girl has a whole diagram up on Coop and connecting her to her mom's shooting. Coop asks Amina about that advice for her friend, and Amina says that she is staying, but she still believes that he is involved in some messy stuff, but that's her friend. And this girl is just like her mama, like just pretending to be all nice and cool with Coop. Meanwhile, she is scheming and plotting behind the scenes. A mess. Spencer asks Kenny if he meant what he said about really waiting for him, and Kenny says that he meant every word. I just have to be that girl for a second because I have no idea the actor's name who plays Kenny, but he is a very attractive man. I enjoy looking at him very, very much. Spencer says that if he said that he is worth the wait, and then Kenny is worth taking the chance on. He asks Kenny up front if he's staying at Golden Angeles, and Kenny says that he just signed a 5-year contract. Spencer makes a joke about being in the NFL long before that contract is over. The episode ends with Kenny telling Spencer, welcome to the family, and Spencer thanks him and calls him coach. Such a great ending. To wrap up this video, I'm going to do 2 quick things. First, my quick thoughts on the episode. I enjoyed just seeing everyone finally getting the college offers that they deserve, and it was beautiful. Olivia coming into her own and becoming a sponsor to Jen was amazing, and I just love it, and just, her growth is just amazing. Coop don't even know yet, but she needs to keep an eye on Mo being shady and up to something. She needs to do the same exact thing with Amina. Second, I'm going to do a quick rapid fire of the episode. Favorite scene: Billy on the field talking to the guys, saying that he hasn't seen them in a while, and each of the guys make a comment that they literally just saw him recently, and then here comes JJ telling him that, oh, well, I missed you, coach. Like, that was funny. Favorite quote: you're going to accept my help because you know I'm the best person for you, Olivia. Favorite duo: Olivia and Patience. I'm going to start calling them Polivia. My Polivia friendship heart. I need more scenes of them, I really do. Favorite look: Spencer in that kind of tie-dye sweatshirt he was wearing earlier on the episode. WTF moment, JJ getting frustrated with himself when his boys tried to tell him what would work for him during the confine. He didn't want to listen, but it all turned around and worked out for him. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of All American. I'll review other shows like Riverdale, Good Trouble, and some other stuff. And if those interest you, check out those videos on my channel and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day, stay safe, and see you guys next week.